My friends, let me ask you something that may sound a little personal. Have you noticed your arms or legs getting thinner, even though you are eating almost the same as before? Do you feel like your pants are looser around the thighs, or your favorite shirt does not fill out the way it used to? Or maybe you have caught yourself struggling to lift something that felt easy just a few years ago. If you said yes, then you may be experiencing something that is quietly stealing the strength of millions of seniors. It is called sarcopenia, the gradual loss of muscle as we age. And here is the shocking truth. It can start as early as your 40s, and by the time we are in our 60s or 70s, it can leave us weak, unsteady, and dependent on others. But here is the good news. You can fight back and even reverse it. And I am not talking about eggs or expensive protein powders. Today I am going to reveal a surprising food, often overlooked, that can rebuild your muscle faster and safer than most seniors realize. So stay with me, because the story I am about to share could change the way you age forever. Before I tell you the food, I want to ask you to join in with me during this video. Share your thoughts in the comments as we go along. Tell me if you have struggled with muscle weakness, if you have noticed yourself losing weight in the wrong way, or if you have tried different foods or exercises to stay strong. I read every comment because this channel is not just about health tips. It is about building a family where seniors can support each other. So do not be shy. Write down your story, because your experience could encourage someone else watching right now. Now let us dive in. Sarcopenia is not just about vanity or appearance. It is about survival and independence. When your muscles shrink, your risk of falls skyrockets. Recovery from even small injuries slows down. Your ability to walk, to climb stairs, even to get out of bed in the morning becomes harder. It is not just about looking frail, it is about living a life chained by weakness. But let me tell you something powerful. Food is medicine, and the right food can rebuild your body in ways that shock even doctors. I once met a man named Robert, a retired firefighter who always prided himself on his strength. But in his late 60s, he noticed something alarming. His grip weakened. Carrying groceries became exhausting. His doctor told him, "You are experiencing sarcopenia. It is normal at your age." But Robert refused to accept that weakness was his destiny. He searched, he experimented, and when he discovered the food I am going to reveal today, within months he noticed change. His arms filled out, his walk became stronger, and his confidence returned. Robert said, "It felt like I got 10 years of strength back." That is why I need you to listen closely, because the same turnaround could happen for you. So what is this food? Most people think of eggs when they think about protein for muscle. And yes, eggs are a decent source of protein. But here is the catch. Seniors often struggle with digesting egg protein, especially the whites, and sometimes the cholesterol can be a concern. What I am about to tell you is far more powerful and surprisingly easy to add to your diet. The answer is lentils. Yes, humble lentils, the tiny legumes that have been eaten for thousands of years, hold one of the richest and most digestible sources of plant protein, fiber, and essential minerals that seniors need to rebuild muscle tissue and fight sarcopenia. You might be thinking, lentils, really? But here is why they work wonders. Lentils are packed with amino acids, the building blocks of muscle. Unlike eggs, which give you about 6 grams of protein per serving. 1 cup of cooked lentils gives you around 18 grams of protein along with iron, magnesium, potassium, and folate. These are nutrients that not only rebuild muscle but also help your body use the protein effectively. And here is the real secret. Lentils digest slowly and evenly, which means they feed your muscles over time instead of causing a quick spike and crash. That is exactly what seniors need to keep strength throughout the day. I remember a woman named Helen, 72 years old, who had almost given up hope. She used to be very active, loved gardening, but she found herself struggling to even squat down. She thought her gardening days were over. A nutritionist suggested she try adding lentils to her lunch 3 times a week. Within 2 months, she noticed her legs feeling firmer. She could carry her watering can without resting every few steps. Je sais, I feel like myself. That is the gift of lentils. Now, you might be asking, how do lentils beat eggs when it comes to rebuilding muscle? First, lentils are not only high in protein, but also rich in leucine, the key amino acid that triggers muscle growth. Leucine acts like a switch that tells your body to build instead of break down muscle. Second, lentils are fiber-rich, which keeps your digestion healthy and prevents the gut problems that often come with animal protein in older adults. Third, they are cholesterol-free and heart-friendly, which is critical because heart health and muscle health are deeply connected. Weak muscles strain your heart, and a weak heart limits your ability to move. Lentils help both at the same time. I want you to picture this. Imagine being able to walk up the stairs without holding onto the rail. Imagine lifting your grandchild without fear of dropping them. Imagine carrying your own groceries, tending your garden, cooking your meals without calling for help. That independence, that dignity, is what Sarcopenia steals. And that is what lentils, along with smart choices, can help you take back. Now, I know some of you may not be familiar with how to cook lentils, or you may think they taste plain. Let me assure you, they are one of the easiest foods to prepare. They cook faster than beans, usually within 20 to 30 minutes, and they absorb flavors beautifully. You can add them to soups, stews, salads, or even make a hearty lentil loaf as a replacement for meatloaf. Try red lentils for a creamy texture or green lentils for a firm bite. The options are endless, and here is a tip. Pair your lentils with vitamin C-rich foods like tomatoes, bell peppers, or lemon juice. Why? Because vitamin C boosts iron absorption, giving you more energy and better oxygen flow to your muscles. That means stronger workouts, better endurance, and faster recovery. Let us talk science for a moment. Studies have shown that seniors who include legumes like lentils in their diets have stronger muscles, better balance, and even longer lifespans compared to those who rely only on animal protein. One study published in the Journal of Nutrition found that older adults who ate legumes regularly had significantly lower rates of sarcopenia. Another study revealed that the unique blend of protein and polyphenols in lentils reduced inflammation in muscles, helping them recover faster. This is not just theory, it is proven, and it is not just about muscles. Lentils stabilize blood sugar, which is crucial because blood sugar spikes can accelerate muscle breakdown. They also feed your gut bacteria, and believe it or not, your gut health has a direct link to muscle health. A healthy gut produces compounds that protect and repair muscle tissue. It is all connected. Now let me pause for a second and ask you something. Have you ever tried lentils before? If yes, how do you cook them? If no, what has stopped you? Leave a comment right now and let me know. I want to gather as many ideas as possible because someone watching may learn a new recipe from you. And while you are commenting, tell me if you think lentils could replace eggs in your diet. I am curious to know your thoughts. Let me share another story. James, a 75-year-old widower, lived alone and admitted he was not much of a cook. He relied on frozen dinners and a lot of scrambled eggs because it was easy. But his doctor warned him that his muscle mass was dropping fast and his blood pressure was rising. A friend suggested he try canned lentils. At first James resisted, but then he discovered how easy it was to just open a can, rinse, and toss them into a salad. Within 6 months, he said he not only felt stronger, but his blood pressure improved, and his doctor reduced his medication. J'aime stold mais I never cut food, so my challenge for you. This week, replace at least 3 of your egg meals with lentils. Try a warm lentil soup, a lentil salad with lemon and herbs, or even a simple lentil stir-fry with vegetables. Pay attention to how your body feels after 2 weeks. Do your legs feel firmer? Is it easier to get up from a chair? Do you notice better energy in the afternoon? Track it and let us know in the comments how it works for you. Another important point. Do not think you need to stop exercising to gain muscle with food alone. Food and movement work hand in hand. Even light resistance exercise combined with lentils can give you amazing results. A short walk after meals, some light hand weights, or even chair exercises will multiply the benefits. Remember, you are never too old to grow stronger. Let me leave you with a final thought. Aging is inevitable, but weakness is not. Sarcopenia may try to rob you of your strength, but you have the power to fight back with the right choices. Forget eggs if they are not working for you. Embrasse lentilles. This mighty firm you're back to life. Your future self will thank you.